Come on, Skippy. There we go, we're in. Alright. 2 for each living room, 3 for each giant room, 2 for each small circle. Living room match. Big living room gaming. I think the 3 big ones or 2 small ones. Let's take the 3 big ones and see what happens. We'll see how we feel about that. We arrange the room prices. Alright, so round rooms are bonused. Square rooms are bonused. Square footage of outdoor rooms and external entrances. So no one can play these downstairs rooms right now, so we'll just leave those at the bottom. This archive's pretty reasonable. Something like this. This being most expensive doesn't really make a ton of sense, but obviously the archives is best for me, but I know that no one can buy the armory and the treasury, so if I price it too low, someone's gonna buy it. This guy's going with a stairway. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, these guys are gonna go with stairways. Whoa. This guy went with the scullery. Okay. The stairway. I don't even want to pay 10,000 for that archives, to be honest. But it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. Adds to a square room. It's like, it's not actually the worst. And I don't give them money. I don't want to give it to the bank. So in that way, it's kind of nice. On to the next person to worry about the rest. Crown Treasury would be good for what I want to do, but I get the feeling that it's going to get priced high because it's a round room with a reasonable bonus. So I kind of assuming I'm not going to be able to afford it, even if I placed a stairway. And I kind of wanted to get this archives because it's kind of like what I want to do. I want to do this living room strat. If that makes any sense? Like mass living rooms, which a crown treasury is obviously good for, but if I can't get it, I can't get it, and I think it's going to be more expensive than I can afford, even if I, you get one or the other sort of thing. We'll see what Crunchy Peanut Butter wants to do, though. Crunch a PB. He left it like that with the crown treasury at 2,000? There's no way that's right. Really? There's no way that's right. Huh. Really? An interesting way to spread those. Or is that the basement rooms would got jacked up? Interesting choice. Especially the crown treasury. Like, the solar is not worth being all the way over there. Hmm. This guy takes a stairway. This is the other guy that didn't take a stairway, though. Yeah, so he couldn't... Yeah, like, there's no way this guy wouldn't take the crown treasury. It's very confusing price, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of really odd. So the question is, do I go for a basement now, or do I not care? I could put a upper hall on this archive. I don't really know what the real benefit to that is. I mean, I need to go downstairs eventually. I could go downstairs off the archives even. That's bonused. You know, like we could do that. Like we could go put stairs down off of the archive. And that's still 2 points. Pretty reasonable. Doesn't help us to completing our foyer to get a free hallway, but scores helps to complete the archive so it can rescore. It's probably better than getting a free hallway. That's the idea anyway. Coach house. All these outdoor rooms. Hundig's hut. These are not the rooms that are like consistent with what I wanted to do this game. So what do we do? Do we go in a different direction with some outdoor rooms and try to like get them to just pay me? Like Hundig's hut is reasonable to just like slap down and then complete and get the money. You know, something like that. Get all kinds of like rooms that are bonus for food rooms here, but not the world I'm living in. Let's see how our friend wants to price this. And what's going on here? So this guy's got ice cream parlor, and that's it. We got scullery, crown treasury. This is the guy that happened to get the crown treasury. That's the guy that happened to get the armory. Okay. course, the baconry is all the way over there. That vault is very conveniently priced. And that upper hall is very economical as well. Okay. I don't mind taking this upper hall. Like, this is, in some ways, just a hallway for 1,000. And it still scores my archive. So, I'm about it. You know? Like, you could spend 6 grand on Hunting's Hut and go hunting, but I think, you know, we're just cool to just, like, pop it in kind of however you want, you know? Alright, we drank our beer and our whiskey. Have some Pepsi, I guess. You know, that just makes the most sense at this time. Starting to get a little bit schleppy. Okay. This guy's having a real think about his situation. He left himself with expensive stuff, I guess. So what happened? I bought this hallway. This guy bought the Hundig's Hut right off of the coach house. Oh, he completed ice cream parlor and bought both. Hey, that's not bad. Not a bad play. Our friend here. Alright, he went for the vault. And orchard it is. Well, the game room. Everyone's favorite room. The game room. This game room goes right nicely over the upper hall for 12 points. And another 3 from our card. So the game room is absolutely the best tile for me. I'd be down to take the quiet room though. Bunker isn't the worst. We're almost ready to rescore this archives. We'll score for 8-3-11. Pretty good. Preferably quiet room to do it. But I'll take a game room too. Like, it depends what's cheaper. The game room is the most expensive and the quiet room is 1,000. Well, it's kind of a no-brainer for us to spend 1,000 on the quiet room, I think. And just pop it in here. Now, it's hard to complete this quiet room. But like, I guess we could hallway it if I want it completed. But we're kind of just playing it to complete archives with +2 points. And we'll score a good chunk for 1,000 here. This is just worth it in general. 15, 16, 17. That's quite a lot. And there's another 2 on the back end in our cards that isn't obvious. So getting this quiet room recompleted, the only way you could do that really is with a stairway here, or a hallway. Which we could get for free off of the stairs, I suppose. But so we could put some bedrooms beside this quiet room, but I'm not like super worried about that. See what comes back up. I'm kind of down to just take this bunker if nothing else really appears. Does everyone else have like a good place to put this game room? This guy doesn't. Red doesn't. Like, no one has a place to put this game room. This guy priced the game room because he knew that I could place it for 12. And then gave me another, gave me something else for almost free that I could place for 17. Nobody else can place this game room in a place that gets them 12. Only I can. Green's doing some weird things with stairs. He went downstairs and then he went back upstairs and then he went downstairs from a different direction. It's quite odd. Crunchy is way in the lead for outdoor square footage, but I mean, what could you do? He was, I'm surprised he put the gatehouse in this way. I kind of almost would have put it maybe this way. It's kind of confusing with his stairway. Maybe he should have put his stairway here to begin with. I don't know, but getting something in here might be a struggle. But I can see like why you wouldn't want to put it this way, where it might interfere with the hut completion. I don't know. All right. Trophy hall. Waiting room. Tasso room. Cloak room, not bad. So this is something that I think we can move. These bedrooms next to outdoors are good for Crunchy, but nobody else. I don't think anyone wants this hallway, really. I kind of want the waiting room, but I don't know if anyone else really does. But the game room's obviously sort of king here for me. Tasso room wouldn't be bad. There's some good tiles for me here. We'll just send it like this. I kind of am okay with like any 3 of these tiles. Any of those 3, I mean to say. All right. Crunchy within with her waiting room. Yeah, that's pretty reasonable. Probably these like bedrooms are better for him, but that was a pretty good snag, I suppose. Maybe I should really looked at this, but 6 for 2,000 is kind of a good deal. Guess I gave him a deal, you know. I don't think green... Oh, green has a place to put this game room now. Fuck, I didn't realize he built this hallway here just now. I guess I priced this wrong. Because now I'm not going to get any of those 3 tiles. So you can place the game room here. Damn it. Yeah, I thought he didn't have a place to put this, but apparently he does. He's the only person that had a place to put it. Oh no, he had a place to put it here too. No, I think that came after he placed the tasso. Yeah, I kind of fucked up there. Unlucky. I guess it's this. You know. I guess it's just, we'll sneak this in, you know. Sneak this in somewhere. Do I want it on the quiet room? We'll sneak it in here, I guess. One point for each of my hallways. 1 point for each of your 1 points on a room. I mean, 1, 2 is worth 2 right now. And this is worth 3. I don't think I'm going to have very many 1 points. I don't know. I'm assuming that just means like this one point, not this one point. Maybe I should have like taken the card just to you know, see how it works, even if it's not better. Yeah, but I fucked up there. I fucked up. I should have got the game room, and I didn't. I gave it to this guy because I didn't notice he had this hallway built. Because he bunkered this stair, and I didn't cross this. This guy's castle is weird. Anyway, I think that's why it's confusing, is because he like went downstairs, then went upstairs, and then went downstairs again over on this side. Like, it's just a very odd and inefficient way to do that, I would think. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe his strat was like he wanted to use up another stair so other people couldn't get them. He didn't have stair bonus card because I have it. I don't know. There's some weird tiles in this pool anyway. There's two of these extra hallways. That solar room is 1 point or 1,000. Of course, I kind of want West Tapestry, but it's kind of up there in price. Cheese wouldn't be bad. Not much basement action. I really was supposed to get that game room. It's a blunder. It's a blunder right there. The game rooms were like 15 to me or something. It was worth 7 minus 2, 5, 3, 13. Yeah, it's a blunder. Instead, I paid more for 4, and maybe it ends up being 5. I was definitely wrong. I just need to be paying attention to their boards. I just thought this guy didn't have this hallway here, and if this guy doesn't have this hallway here, he's probably not buying it because he can't place it. But my fuck up. Okay. Red's in with the cheese room. Ooh, cheesy baby. This is kind of a weird orchard because now he can't place anything here. And his orchard is perfectly set so that he doesn't get any food bonuses either. This castle looks nice though. It's quite compact. My castle always looks like dog shit. Alright, what do I want in life? Do I want to pay 8,000 for West Tapestry? It's gonna be worth 5 to me. And be hard to complete. Or I could pay 2,000 for a dressing room, which will bonus my quiet room. But it's not great. Neither of these are great, to be honest. I don't like either option. Since either isn't great, I'm going to take the cheap one. I think that makes sense, right? Ooh, this kind of like makes this weird, eh? I guess I could do this. There's going to be a really weird hallway going here. Yeah, that one gives him some outdoor bonus, so this is not bad, I suppose. Some pretty nice living rooms in here. Glad we didn't spend all our money. Nap room, not bad. This nap room almost fits in here, but it doesn't. I'm kind of like expecting to get this foyer to give me this hallway for free, but if it doesn't, it's like not the end of the world. I could get it off the stairs if something in the basement ever appears. Kind of prefer painting, but strategy's okay. What does this guy want? This guy also wants painting. It's kind of unfortunate. Yeah. I think he's oh. Wait, how did he fit that in there? Hey, that Billard kind of matches up really nice. I kind of see why I did that. That's kind of fair. Of course, you want this one. No. How do we want to do this? Off this way? Gives us the most leeway with our other rooms, I think. This nap, I think, actually goes right in here. If I could get it to. I think this nap actually goes right here. Perfectly. Oh man, this game room play is gonna haunt me, dude. I swear. That might lose me the game. This game room thing I did. Okay, so what did this guy serve me? Boiler room, boot room, hypnosium. I suppose my nap room's gone. I like the sanctum, but I'm too poor for that. The spare room doesn't quite fit in. And unfortunately, the boot and the boiler are not optimal either. I could just take the boot. I could just take the boot and put it over the painting room, like kind of like this. And that's kind of like fine, you know. That's like 2,000 for 2 points plus a card. Three points for every 0. I mean, I don't know how much that's going to end up being, but I don't think I have any 250s right now. And I don't know to expect to have any. That card's probably not worth anything. Unlucky. So would I pay 2,000 for 2 and maybe 5? Or is that would have been 8,000 for 8 and for 7? Yeah, I guess that's fine. If the spare room would have fit in here, I would have been all over that, but it really doesn't. I was sad that guy took my nap room. I'm still ahead on the scoreboard, but I don't feel good about my game right now. I would have been feeling good if I had that game room, but I don't have it. I lose games all the time, child. What's important is you learn from your mistakes and get better. Yeah, I think that boiler was a good value too. Feels like this guy took care to make his castle not look ugly. Very compact. Yep, that makes sense. French gazebo. Freezer. Of course, the important question is, what do I want? I can take a focus room or a sanctum, you know, those are not bad. A freezer is not the worst either. What's all the way over here? Pizza oven. Food prep. This gazebo is like worth a little bit more. It's like a bit deceptive because it's worth some here. And it's worth on square. What do I want? I don't think I want this sewing room. I'd be down with freezer. I'd be down with pizza oven. I'd be down with any of these small things. What do you want? You don't want freezer. You could probably take or leave these sanctums. Pizza oven's like pretty good for you, I suppose. You also want pizza oven. You could take freezer too. You don't want any of that shit. I want one of these small purple rooms. Something like that. I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious if this gazebo wasn't on outdoor square footage and square rooms bonus, it would be worth way less. But right now, French gazebo gets you second on outdoor square footage. And it's worth at least 2 in square rooms, but could be worth more. Could be worth as much as 4. But I'm also kind of okay with just taking these small purple rooms. You know, like 7 points for a small purple room is not bad. I think, like, there's a world I could put, like, 2 small purple rooms, like one here and one here. You know? Yes, this guy was willing to pay 8,000 for that French gazebo. Yeah, it's actually pretty good for him too. It's even a little better for him, but it helps him protect his outdoor square footage as well. Maybe that one should have been 10K. I don't know. I mean, whether it's 10 or 8, it's, you know, not that big of a deal. I guess the question is whether or not it should have been 15. Was it supposed to be 15? Probably not. Maybe it was supposed to be 15. Yeah, I'm not surprised these guys gobbled up these little small rooms. So I get the freezer instead, which I can put in the dressing room, and that's 1, 4, 5, 6. With the potential to be more, I guess. I'm kind of surprised that this guy didn't like want to take that freezer for his nap or whatever, you know, like in, oh, I guess yeah, nap makes some amount of sense. I don't know. Take a stack of rooms. Let's take... Let's try this one. Yeah, I don't really want that vestibule. Not now. Fuck. I guess I should have went for... I mean, really this was just the wrong scoring card to take, I think. But now I know. Red's kind of broke. There's lots of like food rooms going around here though. What do I want to do? I would ultimately like to get this quiet room rescored and this painting room rescored. I think best case scenario. The only way this is going to get rescored is if I complete this foyer or buy this. How many tile high is this? Same as a 350. Yeah, it does fit there. There's some kind of thing like guest bedroom here, extra turn, hallway, extra hallway. No, I guess not. Like you can put food prep here, but it's not great. And this pizza oven doesn't quite fit, right? Oh, I guess what we can do is we can go like pizza oven this time. And then we can go like hallway, double complete, hallway, take another tile. On next round. And the hallways are worth 2 points. The quiet room's worth 5. And then there's another tile you take 2 that I guess you probably put on painting to try to get painting scored over again. But right now, painting is just 5. And none of this is really helping me with these objectives. I guess mold room downstairs is 6. That's the thing we could do. We could go mold room downstairs 6. Hallway. Go again. Put the sewing room here. Something like that. This West Tapestry is gonna score a nasty amount of repoints. 3, 6, 9, 12, probably 14. Gross. Let's see what green steals from me. He doesn't want my mold room. Does he want my sewing room? I don't know what he wants. I could take bed chamber, but it doesn't really line up. Can place warehouse. Why did he do that? It's not even good for him. God damn it. That's so strange. I bet you he's got something. Yeah, he's probably got some kind of basement room scoring card or something. That's unfortunate. Back. Yeah, that's unlucky. He must have basement room scoring in his hands. Because that it barely makes sense otherwise. Dang. Cleaned up. I guess I can still hallway sewing room. Okay, and this one. I think that makes sense. Or, I mean, I can just do it this way. It's less likely of some weird conflict, I guess. And then if we can just complete the painting room next round, that's like as good as it gets, I think. Optimally with an activity room. This guy's going to look to complete his west tapestry with an activity room. I mean, he could just buy Pumpkin Patch or Windy J Firms, I suppose, right now, and do a Pumpkin Patch goes in here. And it's just a lot of points. He's got the cash. And he's gonna go down there with it. Yeah, he's gonna try to get something better. Okay. Which one do I have left? I'm broke as a joke. Hopefully he'll give me a table scrap. Red tile. There's like no basements in this game. There's that crown treasury from the first round. That armory from the first round, and those couple that came up last round. It's like nothing else. Everyone's got these like stairs that go to the basement that don't have anything in them. So what's the math here? If I take this, it's worth 3. Oh no, because this is worth 3 because it's 0, so it's 3 from this card. I think I just take this one, right? Or I guess if I'm broke, then it makes sense to take this one. I think that's is what it is, you know. Yellow's gonna pole vault by completing his west tapestry. He's just gonna take this one, I think. And he scores what? 3, 2, 4, 5, and 12, 17. He just takes this and scores 17, right? I don't think there's anything else to do. Oh, I guess he can, yeah, he can lard or go again, take this one. Yeah, he can afford to do both. So it's 19. I guess there's a world where he could complete this too. Take the servants' quarters, put that here, go again, take this. Yeah, he can buy the servants' quarters and put it here. Yeah. Yeah. And then the bircha. Yeah. I don't think my cards score enough. I think I'm gonna end up losing. Because he's got round rooms. I don't really have any of this stuff. But yellow's got every category on here, so yellow's gonna win. And I don't even know if I'm second or not, because red's on a lot of these cards too. See what happens. Green doesn't really have anywhere to put this singer's chamber, I don't think. That's kind of weird. I think he didn't really math out that this guy was going to be able to just daisy chain all these food rooms together. Oh wow, red ended up winning on bonus cards. That's actually crazy. I really thought yellow was going to win. It was close though. How much did this score me? This thing. 15. Ooh, huh. Maybe that's like secretly better than it seems.